Well, hello, and welcome back to another edition of Afternoon Drive here on WJOP Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. A happy Tuesday to you, and a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in Newburyport. 80 degrees, and really not a cloud in the sky today. It was fantastic. I took a little nap on the deck today myself, and it was very, very nice. First time I've done that this summer. I hope you had a nice little Memorial Day weekend. Weather wasn't as great over the weekend, but we caught some moments of it, so hopefully you had a good time. And if you got away, hopefully the traffic was not too bad and that sort of thing. The traffic was very bad today. Hopefully none of you were on Route 1 there, right in front of the Christmas tree shop in, what is that, Peabody or Saugus? It's right there on the line somewhere. But that market basket tractor trailer flipped over, very ugly, broke off, cut off all the lanes, so anybody who was trapped in that traffic was in there for quite a while. They were dealing with a fuel spill there too, so a bit of an ugly thing today. I was lucky to hear that story and avoided it on my drive this afternoon, and backed 128 up for a while too, but ugly crash there on Route 1 in Saugus right across from the Christmas tree shop, so hopefully you didn't get caught up in that traffic today. But traffic was, I think, they were saying for the Memorial Day weekend, Thursday afternoon is when it really started this year. Thursday afternoon, and then of course Friday afternoon is always bad. But you know, you go to the Cape, you go to Escape up north, kind of the first weekend, the unofficial start to summer. We hope you all had a good Memorial Day. And as I said last week, a big thank you to all the veterans out there for their services. We remember those who lost their lives in all the wars that this country has fought in. So, but I hope you had a good Memorial Day out there. Yesterday, it is amazing what a 3-day weekend does, doesn't it? It makes everything feel so much longer. I feel like I came off a vacation getting a 3-day weekend. But you know, I guess we can't always have them, but it was very nice. Again, quick programming note, I mentioned this last week, but we are not going to have a show Thursday. We'll be off on Thursday. That is a me thing. I am heading to New York City. I'm going to see Bruce Springsteen on Broadway, so I'm very excited about that. He's my guy, and we're going to go see that Broadway show that he's been doing for a while, so making a little getaway out of it, which means I will not be here Thursday, so don't come find us. Usually every Tuesday and Thursday here at 3 p.m., but not this Thursday. We will be off, so I'll try to do the best when I take days off to let you know that I'm going to be doing that, so that you don't feel that a loss. But yes, no show Thursday. And you know what, on a personal note too, as we talk about the weekend, I'm going to give an apology too to my golf guys, because my buddies Chris and Dan are out there playing golf right now, and I had this weird thing yesterday where I agreed to playing golf, forgetting that today is not Monday. See, the 3-day weekend thing screwed me up. I knew it was a 3-day weekend. I just, you know, you get into a groove of the first day back to work being Monday, and I agreed to play golf this afternoon and really messed them up with their tea time. I said, I got the show to do. What am I thinking? I can't play golf tomorrow. So Chris and Dan, I hope you're out there hitting them straight today. Hope I didn't screw up around too much. There is my on-air apology to Chris and Dan, who hopefully they appreciate that. Anyways, moving on to things you actually care about. First guest today is going to be Kevin Brennan. He's our guest for the week with the No Show on Thursday. Kevin Brennan is the senior class president from a family that I know very well. His two older brothers were hockey players, so I called both of their hockey games back in the day for Newburyport High School. So I actually don't know Kevin too well. We walked in and I said, I think we met once or twice, but I do not know him too well. I know his brothers, I know his father, I know his grandfather. So I'll be excited to have Kevin on, though. Senior class president, that time of year, he's a busy man. He's staying after late into the afternoon to plan the proms and all that senior week stuff that I don't even remember what we do. I'm going to talk to him a little bit about that. I do remember you have a lot of senior activities. I remember it being a very fun time as we wind down the school year and end the school year, and that early part of the summer. The schools usually do a really good job of putting kids in positions to hang out with each other in a fun, safe way, and Kevin Brennan is responsible for all of that at Newburyport High School. So we're going to see what the seniors are up to here, and we'll talk to him in just a couple of minutes. So I think prom is next week. I heard in Newburyport, so I'll confirm that with Kevin. See, why should I guess? We got Kevin Brennan on here to talk about all that in just a moment. And so we'll do that. Don't forget, folks, you can follow the show at Joppa Afternoons on Twitter. That's at Joppa, Joppa, on Twitter. Feel free if you have any questions. If you're a senior out there and you want to ask Kevin something or make a suggestion, or if you're a junior and you want to have him maybe set the bar and leave some advice for next year's group, feel free to shoot us some questions at Job Afternoons. I'll keep an eye on it. I will ask them throughout the show for all of those high school students who are already home and who are maybe listening to the show on the radio or watching on television or on the YouTube stream. And hello again to all you people as well. So that is the plan here. We'll bring in Kevin Brennan in just a moment. There are a couple headlines in the news too that maybe I should touch on real quickly. I just saw Roseanne, for all you Roseanne fans, the rebooted series. They're going to cancel it now. Roseanne with a very, I didn't actually see the tweet myself because she deleted it, but I heard it was a racist tweet. And Roseanne has been dropped by ABC, saying it was their only decision, was to drop the Roseanne show. So for fans who have enjoyed that comeback of Roseanne, no more. The show is over. It's done. See you later. No more Roseanne. So Roseanne always gets herself in trouble with those tweets. She's a very pro-Trump person and said a lot of controversial things there even before the reboot. But there's a difference between controversial and what she just did with the tweet there. And again, I didn't see it, but by all accounts, it was racist, and she apologized. I believe it was about a former President Obama campaign aide, Valerie Jarrett. So, not good by Roseanne, but she has been dropped by ABC. So sorry to all you fans out there, but you'll have to live without that show for a while. Red Sox in action tonight. Beautiful night for a ball game. If you're going to head in Fenway Park. Nothing like it, right, on a nice summer night. Celtics are all done now, unfortunately. A devastating loss the other night. It was too bad. I thought they had him for a while. LeBron ended up taking it. Good for LeBron. He's the best player on the planet. Celtics had a good year. You didn't expect them to go that far, but a great run from the Celtics, and there you go. For your year 4 in a row, it is Golden State and Cleveland for the NBA Finals. Las Vegas Golden Knights take game 1 last night versus the Washington Capitals. Unbelievable story there. The expansion team 6-4 thrilling win last night for Las Vegas, 1-0 in that series. And again, enjoy the game tonight if you're heading over to the Red Sox. Should be fun. Rick Porcello on the hill tonight, looking to bounce back after a rough outing. So we'll watch the Red Sox tonight. Day game tomorrow for those of you who want to maybe skip out on work, take a half day, do whatever. Maybe you seniors, if you're out, you are out. Seniors, school year's over. It's a little summer day, head into the ball yard. Who knows? Enjoy that if you're going to do that. Red Sox baseball tomorrow during the day. I love it, love it, love it. Need more day games in my life. That is my thing. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Going to let Kevin Brennan get settled in. We'll be back. We've got a great show lined up with Kevin Brennan, class president, senior, Newburyport High School. Looking forward to it. Comes from a great family, so I already know he's a good kid. But looking forward to talking with Kevin Brennan in just a moment. I'm going to try not to call him by one of his brother's names as we go. But I'm betting I probably do. We'll see. We'll be right back. Much more Afternoon Drive here on Joppa Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. Keep it here. Sometimes I open a window, but that fan I think is effective.
So is this live right now?
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Not right now, but it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have Twitter or anything? You want to tweet it out?
I don't actually.
No.
No.
Interesting. Mind if I take a picture and tweet it out? We'll get you in front of the
Go
microphone.
for it.
You can wave or do whatever. You can do whatever you want to wave, or you can.
I'll just sit here
No.
and smile.
There you go. That works. I'll show it to you. All right, welcome on back to Afternoon Drive here on Joppa Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. A happy Tuesday afternoon to you on a beautiful day in Newburyport with the sun shining. And I don't know, hopefully you're listening to us outside with some radio on like a beach chair or something. That would be nice. Anyways, my name is Drew Moholland, radio producer Willie DeSette today, TV producer David Kramer. Hello to all of you watching at home as well. Our guest today, Kevin Brennan. He is a Newburyport senior, the class president at Newburyport High School. Kevin, how are you, sir? Good to have you on board. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I should turn your microphone on. There you go. Talk now. Sorry about that.
Thanks for having me.
So anyways, Kevin, I'm off the air here. We're trying to get the family tree right. I made a mistake that I made like 7 years ago or whatever when I started calling the Newburyport High School hockey games. I remember you're one of 6 kids.
Yeah.
I had I think your cousin went through first, Tim.
Yep.
And then Connor is your oldest brother.
He is, yes.
So those guys both played hockey together, which confused me like crazy when I was calling games. I thought they were brothers for the longest time, and then I think your dad came up to me, or somebody came up to me, and said, "You guys do a great job, but you have that wrong. They're not brothers." And
Yeah,
I said, "No
probably,
kidding."
probably my dad and my grandfather. Yeah, a lot of people get confused about that. There's just a lot of Brennans kind of throughout. So
One of six. What's it like being one of six? My goodness.
there's always something to do for sure. It's pretty fun. But yeah, there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with it. So
There you go. Everybody keeps each other in check.
yeah, absolutely.
That is good. Well, your father, Mike, and Eddie, your grandfather. I think I call him Eddie. Can't
Yeah.
remember Eddie. But very big Newburyport, really Newburyport everything supporters, right? I always see those guys around town.
Yeah, no. For as long as I can remember, they've always had the Newburyport High School.
That is good. I haven't seen your grandfather in a while. Looks great. You know how old your grandfather is off the top of your head?
I think he's 88 years old.
Looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
87 years old. Yeah.
For those of you who know him, he's always hanging out at the. You guys like to go to the after any games or anything? We'd always hang out at the. What's that place there?
The park lunch.
Park lunch. Oh,
Yeah.
man, my mind is escaping me at the moment. I'm sorry, but that's Eddie was great there when at the park lunch. I always had great conversations with him, as well as your dad. So a fun family, and those guys. You are the senior class president, which is that the first one of the six who have done that?
Yeah, I actually I ran last year, and I got it. I didn't expect to win, but I was really excited. And then this year I ran unopposed.
Ran unopposed. Nobody even wanted to challenge you.
No, I mean, hopefully they just liked what I was doing, but
Good.
I don't know. But yeah, it's been awesome. I really met some great teachers and people through it. So
That is cool.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a very, very busy time of year for a senior class president. Senior class presidents across the country having a very busy time right now as the school year has winded down for seniors, and you guys got like a million things going on, right? I think tonight you said you had something.
Yeah. So tonight we have the Vespers ceremony at the high school, and that's pretty much just like a reflective ceremony, just reminiscing on the good times and everything. So that's tonight, and then afterwards we have a comedy show at Giggles Comedy Club, and that should be fun.
That's the one right at the Prince, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like fun. You got to get up there and do a comedy routine?
I hope not. No, I haven't planned on it.
Well, you never know. So how does it break down? Do you guys get like 4 class officers? That's how it used to be, I think.
I think we actually have 6. So there's
really?
myself as president, and then the vice president. Her name's Barrett Palma.
Okay.
Our treasurer is Kenny Hodge. Our secretary Hunter Tor, and then we have 2 historians, Julia Truesdale and Emma Vandenberg.
Cool. That's a good group. You rely on those guys quite a bit to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It must be a lot of working together in all seriousness.
Yeah. There's a lot of busy work too that comes along with it. But they're a fun group of kids, so it's never too bad.
We'll get to the fun stuff in a little bit. But what is the hardest part of being class president? Is there something that like you didn't think of at the beginning that has completely been a recurring theme? Like, well, that's a real pain. I wish we could stop doing that.
I guess the hardest part would be just thinking of good ideas that the class as a whole would appreciate, rather than just doing something that part of the class would like.
Yeah, that must be hard. A lot of different personalities. In
Definitely.
high school.
Yeah, and a lot of different opinions on things. So
I'm sure you get no shortage of those.
Yeah, absolutely. We try our best to make everyone happy, but yeah, that's probably the hardest part about it.
So am I right? Prom is coming right up?
Prom, yes. It's on Thursday.
It's on this Thursday?
This Thursday,
okay,
yeah.
Wow, so it's like right here. So that's, so I know you're hoping that goes smoothly. That's like one of the big ones, right?
Yep.
And then, so what have you had like do you have senior week activities already started, or does that kind of kick off?
That kind of kicks off like today, basically, like at the Vespers, then the Giggles Comedy Club, and then tomorrow it just keeps going. We got the Ivy Day. That's a tradition at Newburyport High School. We plant the ivy for our class.
When did that start? Do you know the background on that?
I feel like it's been around for. I actually have no idea, but
yeah. I have to bring in one of the historians for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. Well, and the cool thing for those of you who don't remember about the when you're a class president and a class officer in general, being I'm 31 now, so it's we had my 10-year reunion. 15 would be the next one for me. you're like involved in it now, all the way through.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah,
it is cool.
I hope that I don't disappoint with the reunions or anything like that. But yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Yeah, usually they end up okay, but so I mean you have to organize in when you're my age, when you're 31, however many years that is away for you. Now, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. So
Yep.
in 13 years, you'll be planning your 15th anniversary, 15th high school reunion, and then you'll have to. 15 is kind of a big one. I think like we've done kind of some smaller, low key things for the 5th and 10th.
Yeah.
I think 15 we go a little bit bigger, maybe we'll see. But that's the spot you'll be in 13 years. Thinking about that, so that's fun. You're looking forward to that part, though, huh?
Yeah. No, I am. I think it'll definitely be a challenge, but it'll be good to get back together with everyone and kind of figure it all out. So
it is fun. I've always enjoyed going to them. What makes you like the leader of this sort of thing? Like I don't think I ever would have ran for class president. Like I was talkative and stuff, but there's certain qualities that I probably didn't have at your age that it seems like you do. So a good leader out of you. What makes you a good leader?
I think having the big family definitely has helped me have a leadership role throughout my life.
I thought you might say that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I've been with these kids my whole life throughout school, and I'm confident. I know a lot of them, or most of them, and yeah, I think that it was just something I decided to do junior year, and it has been something I'm really happy.
So Connor's the older brother. Did he encourage you to do it? Or?
He actually ran his junior year at Newburyport High School, but didn't win.
So you had some bragging rights there.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, my whole family encouraged me to do it. I think everyone thought it was a good idea when I brought it up.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
so.
exciting. What's the? We talked about the opinions you must get. You must have some buddies that come up to you and just give you really crazy ideas.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I don't think we'll be doing that.
Yeah, all the time.
Can you share some of these? You don't have to say give it to you, but
yeah, I think that they all think that I can just do whatever, but it's not the case at all. I definitely need to run anything by our class advisor, or everything like that.
I'm sure dollar amounts are always talked about.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much of it? I mean, that's almost like a little introduction to like the business world there, huh?
Yo, yeah.
So you're kind of running a little small business here by running this class.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't even realize how much went into it, but for weeks we've been counting money and figuring out the cost for the different events and all that kind of stuff. So it's been nuts.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So, and I mean, how many senior events do you end up having when it's all said and done?
Like at the end of the senior week?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, is it just pretty much senior week that all the events are? You got to bring me back though, big.
Yeah.
So they don't go like into the summer. Or anything.
There's one event that's not planned by the school. It's after graduation though, so it's not really included in our senior week activities.
Gotcha.
But it's
So
like
do you have your hands on that, or?
I don't. It's actually a surprise. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, we did that too. I remember that. It's like
like an
safe
overnight
after
thing.
party thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But for senior week, so we do the Vespers tonight. Ivy Day is tomorrow. We have our prom Thursday. Tomorrow we also have our senior banquet. It's in Boston on the Odyssey. Like it's like
nice.
we're gonna take a little cruise.
How'd you forget that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for that one.
Should be a nice day on the water. I think it's supposed to be pretty good temperature and everything.
Yeah, I hope so.
Forecast looks all right.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
and then
Was that like a new idea, or does every year kind of they do that?
they do different things for the banquet.
So you guys had to
But I
pick
think that they've done the Odyssey in the past.
and it was a success.
Yes, I believe so.
Good. So what goes into that? You must. I mean, are you the guy on the phone dealing with the Odyssey organizers and that sort of thing?
Sometimes. Our class advisor is really good though. She's really on top of.
Likes to pick up the phone.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Mrs. Osgood, Shannon Osgood.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. So she's been really helpful through everything.
That's good.
And so yeah, it's good. It can be stressful at times, but it's.
Do you
it's
actually
fun.
find yourself getting stressed?
Not.
You're a pretty laid back kid.
Yeah,
so.
not that much.
Either that or there's just a lot going on up there that you don't show.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's mostly just fun.
Yeah. What's when you do the Odyssey thing? I mean, is that like a logistically? Do you get yourself there? Or do you guys have like buses?
We have buses to all the events. Yeah.
Oh, to everything.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense. So how many? Most high school kids have cars. Seniors,
Most, yeah.
really?
Yeah, a lot of juniors have cars too.
Yeah, I can't remember back in the day. I mean, I had one. I think senior year, maybe not junior year, but yeah, I was walking to school as a junior. But
Yeah, I still walk to school every day. I don't live very far, but
yeah, I didn't live far either. That made it easy. But so that's cool. So it's a good group that you guys have. Good senior class. I know I met a lot of you guys. You said Ken Hodge is one of your advisors. I know him very well. The hockey goalie. That kid's into everything, huh?
oh yeah, everything.
It's like an all around. Every time I just saw him on the baseball photo somewhere. But
Yeah.
they're having that, and he must be really busy because they're making a tournament push, right? High school
Yeah,
team?
yeah, they actually are. They
Surprising.
They've been
Maybe
doing
they're-
they've been doing good recently. So we'll see how they do, but hope for the best.
How does that work when you get a kid like that who's playing a sport full time? Is it ever tough to get everybody together? Or
Oh yeah,
maybe you do most of your work when you're not together.
Yeah, there's sometimes definitely where a member of the class officers won't be able to make it because of something else, but
Yeah.
we just try our best to make it when we can, and if we can get each other all in the same room at one time, that's awesome.
The
So.
beauty of cell phones, you can get a little FaceTime or something. Is that?
Yeah,
I'm sure a common play.
I don't know if we've utilized that yet, but
I haven't
we might.
used the FaceTime.
No, I don't think so. Not for a meeting, but I might.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I might try that.
There you go. You can do that in there for the 5-year reunion when people are living in different locations.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Again, we're joined here by Kevin Brennan, Newburyport High School senior and class president. I was joking. Ever since that Tim Connor thing, I hesitate before I mention any of the Brennans. Do the cues in my head to think which Brennan it is. Gary, by the way, Gary and I, my partner for the hockey games, used to do the same thing. We both, like Tim and Connor, were brothers. So when your dad told us, like halfway through the season, we were a little bit mortified, and I don't know, it ended up being a pretty funny joke, but it is funny.
Yeah.
Did you remember that?
I vaguely I remember them saying that you guys thought that they were brothers when I listened to the game. But I don't think it made anyone crazy mad or anything. I think that they just wanted to make it aware.
Well, they were kind of similar stats. Like physically, they were kind of similar. They played a similar game. It would have made sense that they were. It also makes sense that they're cousins. But
yeah.
very good hockey. Did you play hockey? Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
I think I was gone by the time. Well, not gone. I'm not gone, but we're just not doing every game like we used to.
Yeah. So I was on JV my freshman sophomore year.
Okay.
I didn't play winter sport junior year, but I played hockey this year.
Gotcha.
And that was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I did it. I was with
Jump
Coach
back
Amin
on,
on the varsity finally.
You gotta keep the Brennan line going. Coach Amin must always have a Brennan on the team. So.
It seems like, yeah. I feel like for a while he must.
That is funny. So that's good. And, obviously, the boys had a great year this year too. The report hockey did got that tournament win, so that was great for Coach Amin and you guys. So as you look ahead here, what's this week? What's the dreading? What is Kevin Brennan dreading as class president this week? Like, what is he nervous about? Like, what event? What day? Give it to me. Is it prom?
No, actually,
No.
probably the senior sing out, which is on Friday, and I'm not really dreading it. More just I don't. It's gonna be. It's gonna be sad. There's definitely gonna be some emotions because that's the last time we're all in the auditorium together, and there's a slideshow of pictures and stuff like that. So I think that'll be fun. But I think that it'll be pretty sad.
That.
Yeah.
That's what do they call it? A sing out?
Senior sing out. Yeah.
Do people sing?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
I know. Well, we sing like the alma mater, but then there's like the where oh where that we sing. It's like where we basically sing the freshman class moving up to the sophomore. And
Gotcha. So it's not like an individual performance thing. It's
no, yeah.
Sing it out as a school. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Well, that's pretty cool. So you think there'll be some teary-eyed folks in there? You think, if you had to bet?
I think so. Yeah. But
No,
you never know.
Well, when did you guys actually get out?
So we got out May 18th. What was our last day of class?
That was like the actual last day, and then
Yeah.
you had exams.
We had a week of exams if you needed to take them.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't as seniors, right?
Yeah, and then that was last week, and then this week is the senior week, and our graduation is Sunday, hopefully, as long as there's no rain.
Yeah. Would you still just do it inside, or did they push it
I
back?
think we would postpone it to Monday night, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha. Okay, that's different. Yeah, I know we always have the inside backup plan, but
Yeah.
I wonder if a lot of schools are doing that now, having a rain out day.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, you don't have to plan that anyway. That's not your
Yeah,
responsibility.
yeah.
You got enough of those right now. Who's the officer right now? And I don't know. Maybe it's all of them. It seems like you've said nice things about all of them. But who's the officer that like this particular week, senior week, you're really relying on as like the rock? Like you need information, go to this officer.
I might have to go with all of them. I don't think I could give any one of them more credit than another. They're
See,
all
that's
awesome.
why you're the president. See, not singling anybody out. It's the right answer. Well done. That was a tricky one. I thought you handled that one well. Again, this is Kevin Brennan, Newburyport senior class president. So the school year's over. Summer is here. I mean, it is kind of a weird time to be a high school senior. I do remember this as being weird. Everybody's very excited for a couple months of summer, but everybody is getting ready to also go in their own different directions, including you. You've made a college choice, so would you like to say it out loud for everybody?
Yeah, sure. I'm attending Furman University. It's in Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville, South Carolina. So you're getting out of here.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to go far, but I didn't oppose
You
it
got
either,
lost
yeah.
somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, that'll be fun. I have a cousin actually down at coastal Carolina right now.
Oh yeah.
He loves it down there. So that's like Myrtle Beach area, I think. But yeah, he loves it. So how'd you choose that one?
I don't really know actually. My dad found it somehow through just kind of randomly. I think he
Yeah.
stumbled across it. So we just put it on our list of what schools we were gonna hit over the
Place to
summer.
go check out.
Yeah, to visit, and we went there and I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
You fell right in love with it.
Yeah, and so I was thinking about applying early decision, but I decided not to. I applied to like 5 schools, early action.
Yeah.
And I got into that one, and I think pretty much right from the moment I got in, I knew that that's what I wanted.
How many
to go.
schools did you apply to?
Only 5.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is a small number.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's probably average, but I know I did a lot more than that. I was panicking.
Yeah.
But if you get like paid to apply too, right? You have to like fees every time you apply somewhere.
Yeah, there are fees every time, but it was a lot easier with like the common application.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made it. If I had to apply to every, I mean it's only 5, but
Right.
if I didn't get into any of those schools, I would have been applying to more in the regular decision. So
Right. So that's good. So Furman down there, that'll be exciting. The college decision stressful or?
a little bit.
Yeah. It has to. There's always a little bit of stress to it.
Yeah. But I think I made the right decision.
Yeah. It's
so.
always nice when you feel confident after the fact. I remember I think I did like double-digit applications, I think, if I remember correctly, because I was a little bit indecisive. It cost my parents some money in that regard. but I ended up in Providence, a little closer to home, but it is good to be down. You'll get some nicer weather there for a while. That's nice.
Yeah.
Might have some more
Yeah.
family
Hopefully.
visitors.
Yeah. Hopefully.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think it still snows a little down there, but nothing compared to.
Yeah. What did the parents say? They pleased with your decision? They're gonna miss you, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they were. So my dad and I visited earlier in the school year, actually right at the beginning,
Yeah.
and we both loved it. And everyone else didn't get to see it till this April break, and they all really liked it a lot. So.
Oh, so everybody's seen it? Siblings and everything?
All the siblings, yeah.
Wow.
We took kind of a vacation down there.
Nice.
And it was a lot of fun, and everyone liked it. Yeah, so.
That is great. So you'll probably have some of the siblings will visit too. So that'll be
Yeah,
a nice little
hopefully.
getaway for them.
Yeah.
They'll come to you,
Yeah.
which will be good. All right, so we got Kevin Brennan in the house. He's the senior class president over at Newburyport High School. Senior week is alive and well here for Newburyport. We've been talking a lot about it. We will do more of that when we get back here in just a moment. As the show is flying along, actually here. Flying along, as I say. Flying along is that 2 words I'm trying to put together. Much more with Kevin Brennan when we get back. As we finish strong here on our only show for the week. Again, we are off Thursday. I am headed to New York City, so the rest of the crew will not be producing a show. So no show Thursday. We'll be back next week. So Kevin Brennan is the one guest this week. Much more with him when we get back. Keep it here. My name is Drew Moholland. It's Afternoon Drive on Joppa Radio. All right, welcome back to Afternoon Drive here on Joppa Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. It is a lovely, lovely Tuesday afternoon here in Newburyport. Again, our only show of the week, and we're joined by Kevin Brennan. He is the senior class president at Newburyport. The show is flying along here. Just kind of looked at the clock and lost track of time before we took our first break. It's always a good thing. That means The conversation's easy. Kevin, typical Brennan, good conversationalist. Good to have you on board, bud. And thanks for coming in today on a busy time for you. I know you guys got a bunch of stuff going on with the senior week prom Thursday, bunch of stuff going on tomorrow. And it looks like, a big part of this thing is the weather, right? If you get a terrible weather week, a lot of your plans can be thrown right out the window, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a good amount of the activities are indoors, but yeah, I think the
that
nice
cruise
weather
would be
makes
a little
it.
rocky tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And she must be pleased. Seems like a good week forecast here, considering what we've had anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone's excited that the weather's nice for this week.
Definitely. Hopefully, it's a sign of things to come for the rest of the summer here. How'd you guys do during the winter? How'd the Brennans do? It was a tough winter out here.
We did pretty good. A lot of shoveling, actually.
Yeah,
but
with 6 kids, I mean, your parents, I hope there's no hiring of plow drivers, right? You just got to send the kids out there and do it, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, we all
You're
get
all
sent
out there?
Yeah. Except for the girl, except for Shannon.
Shannon gets a break?
No, she's out there with all of us. She's tougher than all of us.
Oh yeah, I don't think I know. I might have met her once at the park lunch, maybe. But
yeah, she's a freshman this year.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And she's the youngest, all right. So your parents are getting ready for another 4 years of high school, even though now you're leaving.
Yeah, and then they actually have after her there's the three younger guys, so they got quite a few left to.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's the. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So she's the next one after me.
She's the next one after you, and then okay, gotcha.
Yep.
All right, I'll have the whole family tree figured out by the time we're done.
Yeah, my dad was trying to explain it to me yesterday, actually, like the whole family tree, and it's kind of confusing.
Really? How'd that come up?
Yeah. I don't know. They had I don't know, some piece of paper that my grandfather I think had given to him or something.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, it's definitely tricky to follow.
Yes, it certainly is. I couldn't even get the brothers and cousins straight, the 2 of them. So that's what's it like being the second oldest out of the family of 6? So not too many families are smaller these days, so it's not too many people have that experience. Like number 2 of 6. So
yeah, it's I mean it's definitely rewarding, especially when you see the younger guys getting older and doing well in stuff like sports and knowing that.
You guys see Connor pave the way a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's what's good, interesting about being the second, because I definitely have Connor to be there for me.
Learn from mistakes.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. But I still have a leadership role in the family, so
cool.
Yeah, but I enjoy it.
We talk a lot about Tim just because he happened to be there. Those first couple of years I was doing hockey, but are you guys a close cousins group too? Do you have a lot of them? Or?
Yeah. So so Tim's family, he's one of 5 kids.
Gotcha.
And his dad and my dad are brothers.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're close. He just graduated from BC actually.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, but we're all around family parties and stuff like that. Those are always crazy.
That's
but,
right. Yeah, you guys met big dinner reservations for family parties, huh?
Yeah, big dinner reservations.
That's nice. So when we're getting back again, this is Kevin Brennan. He's the senior class president at Newburyport. Very busy time of year for him. He's nice enough to take a few minutes out of his day here. I think when I got hold of you, you guys were actually doing a bunch of work, weren't you?
Yeah, pretty much just folding programs. We had,
folding programs.
Yeah, for the whole.
Does that sound as exciting as it sounds?
Yeah,
is that as exciting as it sounds?
Probably not. No.
Oh man, that is too funny. So just 6 of you guys just in there.
Yeah.
Folding programs.
Yeah, we were just folding hundreds.
Hundreds.
Of programs.
Wow. Is that for?
Just all the events, Vespers, Senior Sing Out, the Ivy Day, a lot, just different.
Everything has a program.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot of folding.
Yeah, that was a lot of folding. But
any typos? You realize halfway through that any of them have typos?
No, one of them had a typo though. Before our class advisor gave them to us to make sure that they were all set.
Yeah.
We gave them back and we thought that they were, and she caught a little typo.
Oh.
But it was just the
Who was
wrong.
that again? Was that the same woman you mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shannon
so she's
Osgood.
like saving the day, kind of.
Yeah. It was the wrong. It didn't say class of 2018. It said class of 2016 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been
we caught
embarrassing.
that. Yeah, we caught that. So I think we're all set.
Very good. Well, I'm glad you caught that. I'm sure you are too. So a flawless, typo-free set of programs for this year.
Yeah, hopefully, knock on wood.
What should people know? You get a lot of people. I mean, prom is pretty much the thing just for the students and all that. You got a lot of people coming in for graduation and stuff. Anything that parents or grandparents need to know as far as coming in for that? Kind of gave the important one. If it rains, it's going to be the next day.
Yeah. No, not really. I don't know. I think that if it's gonna be hot, definitely to wear some sunscreen. But
Yes.
yeah.
I'm just guessing. It's obviously at the football field.
Yeah.
I just assume, but yeah, I know that turf must. If it's on the turf, they'll collect the sun like you wouldn't believe, right? Must
Oh
get hot
yeah,
down there.
yeah. I've been in the past. It's been hot.
Yeah.
But it's good, and it's not painfully long either or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for a graduation. So.
They're all kind of
Yeah, yeah.
Do you you know who the speakers are?
So I know the speakers for tonight, or at least a good amount of them for Vespers. I know Grace Demerit is speaking at our graduation, and I know that the valedictorian Margaret Cody, she's also speaking.
Margaret's. I didn't realize she was.
Yeah, she is.
Great athlete and a great student.
Oh yeah.
What a combination.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually, but yeah, she's really smart.
Wow. Well, that's great. I didn't realize that. I'm not trying to have her on. The only problem with having her on is she plays for the lacrosse team, which continues to win and continues to practice.
Yeah.
They're very good at it. Seems
They are.
like.
Yeah, they're busy, but they're good. Yeah, they always are pretty good.
Well, what are you gonna miss most, Kevin Brennan, about the Newburyport high school experience? What's the thing that the one thing, if you think when you look back on all?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just seeing all of my friends every day. I mean, I kind of take it for granted. I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's ever since I was in first grade, I've been seeing everyone.
Yeah.
Every day. I know when you're there, it might seem like it's school and it can be boring at times, but
repetitive.
yeah, I think that I'll miss everyone next year when it kind of starts to set in and it's winding down. So
Certainly. I don't know if you feel this way. I remember I always felt like at every chapter, like whoever built the school years and everything, built them out kind of perfectly though. Like it was very sad to leave high school year, but it felt like the right time to like go on to a new chapter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel that way too.
yeah, I do. I feel like I'm definitely ready to move on, but it is sad to watch everyone go their separate ways.
I will say it's very fun this time of year, next year when everybody's back for the summer for the first time.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, yeah. Don't look forward too heavily because college flies by.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I mean, I heard high school flew by, and that it feels like it went by in a blink. So
In my personal experience, college went by a lot faster than high school.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And there's a different structure due to high school. It's very, a little bit more on you. So it's very like, you got your 2 exams here on these dates, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Plan it out, do your work, and
yeah,
then live your life too. So the structure of it, I think, sometimes makes it go by faster. But and in general, it's just a new location. You're gonna really have a new location in South Carolina. So
yeah.
that would be my advice to all the graduating seniors who are going on to college is try to slow down in times. Take a deep breath and enjoy it. I visit sometimes and I'm like, yeah, it's changed. Actually, the changes are crazy at these schools from when you'll probably see if you visit like 10 years later. Probably wouldn't even recognize the place. That's at least the case in my school. But a lot of building, a lot of changes, that sort of thing. But anyways, I digress. You got to be excited about it. They'll be moving to college. It's a good time. Where's Connor?
So Connor's at Washington and Lee University. It's in
Oh.
Lexington, Virginia.
Wow, so you guys both heading south.
Yeah, I'm a little farther, but not
Yeah.
much. I think like 4. His school is like an 11-hour drive.
Did you visit him?
I did. Yeah, I visited him earlier this year, and then we all stopped by on our way down
Down the trip, yeah.
when we went to Fresno.
That must be cool. So you kind of have a feel for the college life a little bit after.
A little bit, yeah.
But certainly not not all of it, but
Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely have kind of an idea of what to expect.
he's enjoying it down there.
Yeah, he is. He seems to like it a lot. So.
All right, couple end of senior career shoutouts. Who's the teacher you learned the most from?
Teacher I learned the most from, maybe Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cole, and he teaches
Physics.
physics.
Yeah.
Wow, intense.
Yeah.
What did you learn?
A lot of physics.
A lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that was probably that class was really hard, but I'm glad I took it because he was awesome and engaging, and I learned a lot from him. So.
What made him so good?
I don't know, just the way his teaching style.
Yeah.
It's not so laid back that everyone just does whatever they want, but it's not boring.
Yeah.
And he
Had
makes
command
it fun.
of the classroom.
He makes it. Yeah. He makes the hard subject pretty fun. So.
Yeah. Physics, man. Is that one of the harder courses at Newburyport?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was honors physics. and he also teaches an AP Physics course, but I don't think I could have done it.
Wow. All right. So, Mr. Cole, favorite teacher, or the teacher you learned the most from? Does favorite teacher fall in that line too?
Yeah.
Somebody else. Do another name drop.
I really enjoyed Mr. LaChapelle. I think his name is Matthew LaChapelle. He was my civics and government teacher, and that was only one semester, but I really enjoyed that class. I feel like I learned a lot.
This is good for like the middle schoolers, right? They begin to pick their classes and looking ahead. See, now they get to know who to look for. Well, you played some hockey for Coach Ian at Newburyport program.
Yep.
I know you know him pretty well. You probably knew him before you even got into high school.
Yeah, I did.
That's funny. So you probably, and he's the gym teacher too. So you get to you get to spend a lot of time with him. I'm sure. There's not only one gym teacher in Newburyport, right?
There's actually 4.
4 gym teachers?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, wait, maybe even. No, yeah, there's 4.
Wow.
There's
They all do other classes too. Is it like, do they do like the gym and then like maybe
Coach Amin also is a Fitness for Life teacher,
Yeah,
which is like
that's
a
right.
weightlifting class basically.
Yeah.
I've taken that a couple times. But there's also Miss Heath. She's one of the other gym teachers, and then Mr. Murray and Mr. Guthrie.
Wow.
I don't know all their first names, but
Yes, we wouldn't expect you to. All right, very good. What was the biggest thing that you learned at Newburyport High School that you didn't know when you entered? What's the let's say the life lesson that we'll take away?
the life lesson.
Tough one, I know. Sorry to hit you with that.
I guess I just learned how to challenge myself. I think that middle school came a lot easier to me than high school did. So I think it was a good experience to take some of the harder classes at some points and give myself a challenge to kind of prepare myself for college or whatever comes in the future. So
I'm talking about challenging yourself. You get the physics courses first of all, and then you get to decide to become the senior class president. So that seems to be a real challenge in itself. Will you be excited when this week is over, or just because it kind of takes a lot off your plate? It's got to be a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, definitely a little bit of both. I'll definitely be a little excited, definitely be a little bit sad.
You'll have your sad moment Friday.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing more than a good amount of my friends are this week just because I have to be at the school some more.
Yeah. You're going right after this, right? Or a little bit
pretty much, yeah. I think that it'll be a fun week.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Where is the prom? I didn't even ask that. It's a bad job for me.
The prom is at do you know Seaglass in Salisbury? Salisbury Beach.
Okay. I'm not that familiar. I've heard of it. Yeah, but I've never been there. Nothing.
Yeah, it's basically it's Blue Ocean Music Hall. I think they're one in the same building.
Gotcha.
And there's just a big room. There are a couple big rooms.
Is it a DJ these days? Is that?
Yeah, we're doing a DJ. I think most still choose. Right? Yeah, most people do seem to go.
I guess some maybe do bands still. I don't know. Probably
yeah.
wedding.
Yeah.
You can have your choice on that one. But that's exciting. So you're heading to Salisbury for the prom. That's a long day, right? You gotta get going early and pictures beforehand and mom's crying.
Oh, yeah,
that sort of thing. But that's always a fun one, the senior prom. So and added pressure on you for putting it together. So good job organizing it for the last few weeks here. A few weeks? No, that's a lie. A few months, right?
Yeah. There's been kind of a lot building up to it. So
who's in charge of did you take entertainment or do you break it off? I'll do food, you do entertainment, that sort of thing? Or do
we kind of all just work together to figure out what needs to be done.
That's good you have a team that can do that, because not every group of 6 high school kids could just
they're an awesome group of kids. Yeah, I couldn't be luckier to have.
Well, I think we'll credit it to your strong leadership in the president position there, Kevin.
Yeah.
I think that's what we'll do. Well, all right. Well, anyway, so it's that's it. I told you, it's like the fastest hour in radio.
Yeah, that was quick.
Flies by. I would like to ask, as the senior president, and you're probably the biggest authority on this issue, just given your prestigious title here, what would you tell the middle school kid about to jump into high school? How do you be successful at Newburyport High School?
I think
60 seconds.
During the week, definitely work hard. Don't look forward too much and wish for high school to be over, because I think it really does go by quickly. And if you don't take the time to realize that, it's going to be over before you know it. And I kind of wish that I was,
Yeah,
aware of that before.
Freshman, sophomore year, you're getting up dreading school. And
Yeah, I honestly didn't think high school was going to end at points. And now I'm here, and it feels like it went by.
I had the
really.
same feeling. I remember that feeling very well. And then junior year, you're like, well, that was a good year, and I'm pretty comfortable here. And then senior year, you're like, slow down.
Yeah, it went crazy fast. So
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
That's good advice. Soak it in those early couple of years. 'Cause
Yeah.
It does fly by. Yeah, and that's probably good advice for a junior too. So I don't think juniors even realize that junior year.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of get that upperclassman thing going.
Yeah.
And then senior year is like a breeze. A lot of distractions, college choices, that sort of thing. And
Yeah.
so slow down as a junior too. That's my advice for the for the juniors. And I think they're not officially seniors yet, right?
Not
They're still